of the Philippines, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. The President is now escorted by the GPMP de la Rosa to the ceremonial bay for the ceremonial shooting.
Bayan ko sa magnanakaw na tao. Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mataahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawak kamay tayo para sa
Hindi ko lapit ako ha. Hindi ko makuha may tao.
Pinawara, wala yung kita.
Ay, ilong na ito.
Ano yan?
Kung kaya ka kuwan sir.
Ayan.
Basta simple sir, simple. Dicenter na taran. At ito 200, dicenter.
Kasi ito, og.
Wala pa sir, nag-going pa sir.
Oh, buhay ba?
3 days. Karoon pa nag-start. Ugma sa Badok.
Nasupot. Kanang shades na dark, pero may pasangit na dito.
Okay, control. Kamusunod ka? Oh.
Ayaw, sir. 5, sir.
5 rin.
5 lang.
Teka, ano number na?
Ikaw sa trigger, i-feel siya ang trigger, dapat humok ko siya. Ang trigger, i-feel siya. Pero wala pa siya nakapukho. Makahumok ko.
Buha pa yung load na eh.
Wala pa siya. Ang trigger, i-feel mo ang trigger. Okay na, ala. Humok kayo ba? Okay, Rodney.
Ano yan? Ano yan?
Patay yung kontra na.
Ako i-adam picture. Ako i-picture mag-andam dito.
Bidaw.
Sige.
Ano yun? Buhati ko na ni Chris.
Ay, bakay Lord.
Hey, Ray!
Sige.
Kulod?
Slot sir.
Duga ako yun.
Dicenter lang sir, dicenter. mo na 200.
Di na siya.
Diyan mo na 200.
Di na siya din. Si Malaya.
Sa'yo mong balo ko.
Dito ako dito.
Ito? Saan iring mo?
Dili, katong...
Sige pa rin.
Yan ang klaro. Di ako makuha ko.
Makita ka?
Yun, ang angle.
Ayos! Balon, balon, balon! Ah! Ayos!
Ito, liway ko ako. Ito. Pang-Iraq yun na.
Nilihok ang balon sir, nilihok.
Radyong.
Yes, sir.
Ayos!
Tama na po.
Tama na.
Bakal pa.
Ganda.
Baro yung
200 to isa.
150 na yung balon. 200. Hindi, balon ba?
150 ang balon.
190. 190.
190.
O, 190 na isang
Balon? Ah, I will talk about
190 na, 190. 190. Dudulan na sila.
A big round of applause for the President. Once again, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Please all be seated. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the National SWAT Challenge here in Team Davao Shooting Range, Maa, Davao City. At this point, may we call on Chief PMP De La Rosa to deliver his welcome remarks and to formally introduce our guest of honor.
Our guest of honor speaker, whom I'm going to introduce later, the Congressman Ting Manguna Dato, sir. General Gamboa, the regional directors of all the police regional offices and national unit directors, members of Team Davao, the members of the 61, Sir Didi, 60 teams coming from the different, the best of the best SWAT units in the PNP, and the tactical units of, elite tactical units of the armed forces of the Philippines, from the Philippine Army, from the Special Forces, from the Scout Rangers, from the LRB, Light Reaction Battalion, from the SPAW of Special Operations Wing of the Philippine Air Force, the Marine Special Operation Group, MARSOG, and also we have one team from BGMP. Sa ating lahat, magandang hapon. First of all, I would like to commend the PNP Directorate for Human Resource and Doctrine Development and Team Davao for organizing and hosting this competition among the best special weapons and tactics units from the different police regional offices, national support units, and national headquarters of the Philippine National Police, as well as the elite units from the Armed Forces of the Philippines and also from BGMP. We hold this SWAT competition today to determine the response capability of our SWAT units in addressing general threats that require tactical police and military actions. This competition is particularly relevant in view of some situational vulnerabilities that may be taken advantage by criminal and terrorist elements unless we take the appropriate preventive measures. And this also comes at the most opportune time when we are holding a series of simulation exercises to test our own operational capabilities, strengths, and weaknesses in responding to security emergencies and extreme situations. Yesterday, we conducted the exercise Southern Storm, wherein simultaneous exercises on a series of crisis situations were responded to by our security forces, such as hostage-taking, hijacking, sea-jacking, raids and ambush, and mass casualty situation. The interoperability of the police, military, Bureau of Fire, and 911 was put to test, and the support and cooperation of all stakeholders in the community were measured. Gentlemen, the threat of terrorism is ever present. The Communist New People's Army is stepping up tactical offensives in the countryside, while foreign-inspired extremist terrorists have established foothold in some communities, and they just might attempt to stage hostilities anywhere if opportunity allows them. The situations amplify the significance of our competition today, and that is to polish our individual skills and improve on unit capabilities and teamwork. Addressing threats that require police and military intervention on counteraction. Through this competition, we will be able to test your 5 S, which are essential in every SWAT unit, such as skills, speed, stamina, strength, and stealth. Today, we continue to face the problem of organized crime and armed insurgency. At the same time, we also confront another vicious enemy, the terrorists who will not hesitate to kill or maim innocent civilians out of their mangled interpretation of religious doctrine. Counterterrorism and anti-organized crime are the theaters of operation of the SWAT units, where skill, expertise, firepower, and judgment always make the difference. The need to neutralize threats to public safety and security is paramount in our mission because our government cannot concentrate on the task of economic development and political stability if these threats continue to exist. The task of the PNP and the AFP is to make sure the political leadership can go about the work of bringing about the necessary reforms for our economic, political, and social development. On that note, and even before the competition can officially begin, I am already extending my congratulations to all the competing teams, 60 teams, for participating in this challenge. I hope this activity will bolster even more the friendship, camaraderie, and spirit de corps among our tactical units of the PNP and AFP. Gentlemen, welcome to the National SWAT Challenge. Welcome to Davao City. Good luck and happy shooting. May the best team wins. Mabuhay kayo. And for my next task, is to introduce our guest of honor speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, our very own Commander-in-Chief, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Daghang salamat na kindly sit down. Thank you for your courtesy. Police Director General Rona de la Rosa, Police Deputy Director General for Operation Archie Francisco Gamboa is from Davao. The officers and enlisted personnel of the Philippine National Police, participants to the National SWAT Challenge, other invited guests, the officers and men of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, mga PNP, lahat, mga kasama ko sa gobyerno, mga kababayan. I have a prepared speech, but I'd rather rumble on to some other matters. You know, I was just observing the events of the days that passed, and seem to realize that we have to change in so many ways, especially how we handle the highways and streets, long stretches of roads in our country. Alam mo, ilang beses na yan, the first struck my mind was a detachment soldier was tatumba lang at wala namang umatake, but he just fell dead, and then followed by another event happening na ganon ang sitwasyon. So, I really was trying to figure out how could it be na basta natumba na lang. And the realization came to my mind that nowadays, malayo. And so, ginagapang yung mga sundalo, police, pati yung mga KAFGO and lahat, manning the detachment, and at a distance, hindi na kailangan sugurin, but they have acquired the skill also of sniping. Apparently, this was perfected in the Middle East because of the hard targets. They were in the buildings, all concrete and steel bars, and could seek the cover. A good one, no amount of rifle fire could be enough to take down 1, 2, or 3. So, it has come to a vow na kailangan natin to change the doctrines immediately. One is, I'd like to ask the armed forces and the bata, ibaba mo ng ano, you just lower the kapoy na, oh. Nakakapagod dyan. Okay na. Nakita ko naman si Bato, gwapo man. Lagay mo na lang yan sana. Nakakapagod dyan. Yun man yun, nakita ko sa highway. Okay na yan. Nakakapagod yung just relax. Yun ang ano ko na instead of detachment in the highways, kasi nakafocus ka kung ano ang dumadaan. And yet, a sudden flyby, yung daan ng at a fast speed, medyo mahirapan kang, unless you are fully cocked and nakafocus ka doon sa sasakyan. But you know, in a normal situation, for a day, maraming dumadaan. So mahihilo ka. And ang soldier niyan could only give so much attention to one car. So medyo may innovation kaloot tanggalin ninyo and go for the mobile ones. In groups, in parallel, both sides of the highway. Or if you want, you can mount a machine gun over a ridge far enough, pero bantayan mo, baka nasa likod na naman yung gunner mo ang magbantay sa detachment. But doon siya sa likod. But it's hard to locate, lalo na kung may silencer. And it is easily manufactured. And in the Philippines, you can buy one Yung kay Chris Reyes, hindi ka makabili dyan kung hindi ka taga-gobyerno. Pero dyan sa labas ng krami, yung puro tindahan dyan, marami yan. Mamili ka lang kung ano meron. So, spare parts, meron yan. Sigurado yan. Baril, meron yan. So, this is democracy. And that is the reason why we are pretty hard up. It is not easy to run a government that is democratic because of the so many rights of the citizens. Yung police power, power of eminent domain and taxation, those are the fundamentals. Yun ang pinaka-core na power ng gobyerno. But there is a firewall also, and that is the Bill of Rights. Due process, right to be heard, lawyer, during an investigation and all of these things. And that is why we can hardly cope up. And that is the reason why if the terrorists say that they are determined and they would not hesitate to kill, then for the same reason, we will not hesitate and we will not be afraid to kill. Sigurado yan. Kaya, para makatrabaho lang kayo, but only in the performance of duty. Ulitin